Hey guys, okay, it's time for another book review. This one we have two books, and we have a new book we're starting out on called 1-800 Where Are You When Lightning Strikes by Jenny Carroll. Yeah. Now, Jenny Carroll has also made Cabot, so Princess Diaries, Lady, so there it is. This is a really interesting kind of series because it's about this girl named Jessica Mastrani who's a really tough tomboy badass. She gets struck by lightning. And after that, she can tell where all these missing children are. So she goes to sleep, she wakes up, and there's, she knows where Billy and Sarah are, that sort of thing. So she calls in to this 1-800 number, and they find 2 or 3 kids, but sooner or later, the phone gets tapped, the FBI comes in, and they realize that, they want to use her for their own purposes. So they take her to this base, and they test her mind, and all this stuff, and she realizes that she's being used, and she breaks out. With the help of her super hot guy friend, who is kind of, a few years older than her. Rob Wilkins is his name, and she really likes him, but he's got kind of a bad checkered past, and she's trying to find out more about that. I liked it, I know I say that a lot, but I did, because it was really funny, and it showed her as a really tough, strong person. She's trying to figure it out, her life, she's uncertain, she's also very vulnerable, too, and I really look forward to the rest of the series, so check it out. Let me know what you think. Okay, guys. J.R. Ward, Lover Avenged, Black Dagger Brotherhood. Now, it's a big book, big, heavy, thick book. You can read it, you can use it as a weapon, you can hit people with it, you can smack your boyfriend with it, whatever. No, just kidding. I do not advocate books as weapons. So anyway, it was really good. There was so much going on in here. I can't cover everything. What I found funny when I read this was, it kind of shows that Beth and Rath's relationship is at that point now where, they're from the first book. They're past the honeymoon phase. And they're married a while, and they're in love and stuff, but life got in the way of their life. They're not as romantic as they should be at the first of the book. And so Rath kind of realizes that, and he starts to feel really, really sick. And what happens is he's going blind. Now, he's always been partially blind, but now it's total blindness. And by the end of the book, he is completely blind. But at first, he's like, oh, no, poor me, But he handles it. He does pretty good at the end of the book. This book is about a half-vampire, half-synpath. And synpaths are like telepaths, and they have special powers. They're kind of the outcasts of the vampire world. It is, what is the guy's name? Oh, crap. I knew this guy's name. Oh, Revenge. Okay. Anyway, Revenge is this mohawk-having, tattoo guy, badass. He's also a drug dealer. He's kind of on the outside of the circle, He's not really sure what's going on. So, he realizes, he's just not happy with his life. So, he meets this really beautiful vampire girl, and, okay, I just finished this yesterday, and I can't remember the freaking chick's name. I know, how sad is that, right? Okay, we're gonna look at that, and her, Elena. Okay. Elena. So, Elena kind of draws him out of his depression and his sucky lifestyle, and they fall in love, and, also, John Matthews, who we met in the first book, he's done being the good guy, He starts doing drugs, he starts having really gross, freaky-deaky sex, and he's kind of doing this, as a big F-you to that I can't remember how to say this girl's name. If anyone knows how to say it, please let me know. But it's spelled like Xena or whatever, Xerex or something. But anyway, it's that hot vampire chick from the club. So he falls in love with her. Well, what happens is there's this huge battle between the vampires and the Sympaths. So they all go to the Sympath colony and they fight. Well, Lash is there. And we all know who Lash is from the first book, and we all love him. So what happens is Lash kidnaps Xerix and keeps her there as his prisoner. So at the end of the book, they've all realized what's going on and everything's fine, but they've got to go get her back. And John Matthews is like, look, this is my woman, I'm going to go get her back, end of story, that's how it is. So definitely see what's going on in the next book. I know I've missed a lot of stuff, there's a lot of things in this book. I mean, it's huge, you can't cover every little minute detail, but if you want to read it, let me know. I really, really enjoyed it, it was good. It was one of those books where you just can't read it fast enough, you know? So, let me know what you think. But anyway, keep reading, guys, because, you know, I will too. Bye.